Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're jumping into 2001's Two Can Play That Game. This has our guy Morris Chestnut in it, so I'm just wondering, is he going to be the good guy or is he going to be the guy going around kissing girls on the forehead? We'll see how this plays out.
I have no idea what this movie is about. I'm assuming that they're playing a game with each other. I see Vivica A. Fox had a huge crush on her back in the day as well, and I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to watch this movie.
I don't think there was anyone who didn't have a crush on
that is also very true.
Back in the day. Yeah, I love Morris Chestnut and pretty much everything that he's done. So I'm pretty excited for this one. Haven't seen it, really don't know much about it.
All right, without further ado then, let's go!
Oh, he's a dog. Tell having anything that moves humping ass dog.
We sure Tate Eggs isn't in this one?
Don't cry, Karen. Oh, men are so full of it. You give a brother a break and start treating him with respect and trust, and he will screw you around every time. Oh, hey.
Oh,
Fourth
Bring up
wall.
fourth wall.
Miss Smith, Tracy Johnson's online too.
Another one of my girlfriends. Seems like every woman I know is having man trouble.
What about
Have
you?
you ever noticed around spring, say early summer, men start to act up a little bit? Here, around spring, the breakup season. It's amazing what a little warm weather can do. Jason, sweetie, clear my schedule for today. I'm gonna be out.
Morris has got the picture on the desk.
Yeah, good catch.
Hey!
Call me on myself.
Nice!
I can't believe he's in this.
You need to reach me today. Jason knows where to find me.
I was wondering if they're going to do that.
He's doing...
I love that director's like, you have to make it seem over the top.
Yeah.
Gabrielle Union. Not too many movies have like this kind of intro anymore.
No.
Where it's a
No,
nice...
they really don't. The driving intro showing the city with the music.
And having everybody that worked on the film.
I'm Shanté Smith, Senior Advertising Executive at Parker & Law. I'm a sister. An educated, strong sister. Karen, are you still in your PJs? Baby, it's 11:30.
Tay, you know you're my girl, right?
I got your back.
It's a
What's
reminder.
the matter?
Michael used to give me good time from
Oh, of course.
No, come here. Come here. This really saddens me.
Are they going to flip the script with Shanté on us?
Black, white, male, female, she's the youngest. She meets this scary curl, buck tooth brother.
What's your name?
Pam.
Pam.
Yes.
Pam, you beautiful. You make a brother want to sing.
Is that Bobby Brown?
Yeah. Well, he's in it.
He was treating her like a queen.
Yep.
And she gave him everything he wanted.
Got all
He was
cleaned
exactly
up.
where he should be, begging her to
Marry me.
Everything was fine. Then one day, he saw a mirror.
Will you come on?
Next thing you know, he's acting up. Flowers stopped coming. He started to show his ass. It's been 2 years, and he hasn't mentioned the word marriage.
I've been hurt before, so I'm like really careful with my heart. All right? Can I get up over there?
Now, she's got a couple of choices here.
Oh, yes. Just...
Time to find yourself a new man and learn how to cook. And maybe it's time to learn a little bit about sports, too.
Shanté, all I was trying to do was just fix him up a little bit.
I know.
You fix him up too much.
Tracy's situation is different. Definitely cheating on her. A sure sign of
Oh,
that
is this the meme?
constant-
It's like the meme.
Kind of like the meme.
Oh, now I'm just looking.
Then comes that moment.
Oh, man, ain't I?
You know what I told her to do, right? Check him.
Check him.
Finally, there's Deidre. Ghetto, fabulous.
She's hilarious.
He has no job and no money.
Let me see you until next week.
Oh, no.
Mr. Fenton, Miss Smith is here to see you.
They are setting us up for a big flip on her.
No.
She's gonna meet a guy that's just gonna melt her.
Well, she's with Morris.
Yeah, I know, but something's gotta happen.
Oh, come on.
If the fit of his suit doesn't scream early 2000s.
He's got his baggies on.
He's got the tight goatee.
I don't have a problem with my man.
Hey, baby. I was looking for a friend.
Just that look he gave on his intro.
Don't be alarmed. Keith's my man.
Oh, you know what?
This ain't none of our business. I'll be back.
Nice. I love it.
Keith is my man and has been for a while. It was a typical night out for me and my girls.
Wearing the shades in the club.
Then he looked at me. Everyone in the place disappeared.
Oh, wow.
He is a looker.
I mean-
I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Oh, question?
If I'm right about you, all answers to these questions will be yes.
You think so?
I think so.
Oh, this is good stuff.
Okay.
If I were to kiss you right now, would you slap me?
Yes.
Would you like to dance?
Look at that.
I mean, those lines help if you look like Morris Chestnut.
You look like Morris Chestnut. I have a feeling.
Fellas, this might not work for everybody. Just
It's not going to work for me.
There was nothing that you or anybody can ever say to make me leave that woman, man.
some big time.
What's this gonna be now? Competition?
Yeah. I think it's Gabrielle Union, isn't it?
She won't be talking so smugly to the camera anymore. will she?
Connie Spalding.
How you been?
Fine. Where you headed?
Up there to see your man. Is he up there? Oh, he's up there. Let me go hard at that Negro.
Okay. Okay. Bye, sweetie. Bitch.
That's what I was waiting for.
3 months after she got hired, her boss got a divorce. So why am I not afraid of her hanging around my man? Because I trust him. And he knows what he's got. That's my man, Keith. Time to see Tracy. It's spring, so she's probably fighting with her man.
Who you messing with, Dwayne? Because I found these drawers. Yeah, that's right. Sit your ass.
Plant some underwear over his house. Make sure that they're too big.
Oh, it's all a setup.
Your information, the underwear belonged to my sister.
Your sister.
She called me about him yesterday and told me she was looking for him. Let me see him. Yeah, with the glitter and stuff. That's them.
Whoa!
Excuse me.
I'm through with you. It's over. I'm done. I'm going home, Shanté. I just got some.
Oh, he's got a bed. Oh, no.
Oh, no. You gonna pay for that.
I ain't paying for shit.
You gonna pay for that.
I ain't.
Lord have mercy.
Did she just want to break all his shit, though? Because she's the one that planted the underwear.
There are always signs.
I was working late.
What's wrong with a brother buying some new underwear?
I know I ain't worked out in 3 years, baby. I heard about you redecorating Dwayne's apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he better than my sorry ass man. At least he ain't broke. Tyrone may be broke and have a mouthful of gold teeth. But baby, he is a pipe laying fool. My baby can lay the
Pipe. Who do you think you are?
Oh, is Keith going to be working late?
No.
What? No, Keith. He said he can't do dinner because he's working late.
Oh, no. It's all getting turned around.
Number one reason.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Oh, say it ain't so, Keith.
Sorry, ladies. Can I get some on keeping it real? Okay. Keeping it real.
Uh-oh. Who's the new man she's spotting?
Uh-oh.
Isn't that Keith over there on the dance floor? I thought you said he was working late.
Oh, well.
I'm gonna go over there and say hey. I'll be right back. No, she gonna handle business. She'll handle it. Get it together, Shanté. Get it together. Get it together. If you ever find yourself in a situation like this, act like it doesn't bother you one bit.
Hey, bitch.
Oh.
I thought that was you. What's up? Is that DK?
Yes, it sure is. Girl, cute. Nice to see you, Keith. Talk to you soon.
She was nice. Who's she?
You know what? Let's get our stuff so we can go.
We haven't eaten yet.
Food's really not that good, trust me.
Works with him at the firm. I guess they just decided to have a drink after work.
And you allow him to go out like that?
Girl.
I have reached a new level of respect for you.
Like you ain't never lied to your friends before. Rule number 2, never let your girlfriends know the whole situation. Show no signs of emotion. If you panic, your girlfriends will panic. I'll have a martini, shaken.
007.
Shanté Smith.
I was hungry. It was late. She asked me to join her.
Nonsense, Keith. You expect me to believe
Nonsense, Keith. That's the truth. She invited me, and you're right. I didn't want to hit you.
semantics? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. You took this 26-year-old because you wanted to hit it.
No, I didn't want to hit
Oh, no, Keith, you wanted to hit it.
I did not want to hit.
To hit deep down in your loins.
All right.
You left it for
All right.
Just going off.
What do we do right now?
We wait.
Thank you. I got you.
All right, y'all be careful. Now it's time to implement the 10-day program. First thing you do, check your answering machine. If he hasn't called yet, he just hasn't figured out an approach yet. Whoever calls first loses ground.
If she calls you first, she gives you the upper hand, right? Go on. Make the call. Technically, you're the one that messed up. Now, you can call today and be a player and call tomorrow.
He didn't call tonight. Here goes. Day 1.
Nice. Yeet.
He will call you today unless he's a fool.
Ah.
Smith's office. Guess what? Miss Smith, I have a case on line 1.
Never take the first call. Jason, please
Yes,
tell him that I'm
picture
just
with
getting
her
out
and
of a meeting. You should call
Clinton,
back
yeah.
in about 10 minutes.
That's where she learned everything.
Don't even worry
Green
about
desk
that.
lamp.
She's just stalling for time, dog.
Okay, 10 minutes.
Does the back of my neck really look like this?
Miss Smith, case on line 1.
Discuss nothing over the phone. Be brief.
Don't rush in. Take your time.
I got this, bro. All right.
If he tries to take his time to feel you out, rush.
One
So
word
how are things
answers.
working out with that new promotion
Keith,
you're
sweetie,
working on,
I'm
baby?
sorry, but I've got a client coming in tonight, 7:30, the bistro.
Yeah,
See ya.
hold on. No. I just have. She rushed me off the phone.
All the moves, dog, and that's definitely the Mac move.
Mac.
She ain't no amateur.
Yeah, well, neither am I.
It almost feels like a Seinfeld episode. She did the move. That's the Mac move.
Arrive 15 minutes late. Keep him waiting. Remember, your objective is to listen. Hey, Keith.
Hey.
Oof.
She seemed normal.
Yeah, she seemed normal.
She got an angle. Admit you're wrong. Let's see what she's got.
I shouldn't have been in the spot with Julie that night. But what happened was we were working late. Sure.
No matter what his ass says, it doesn't make a difference. It's okay. You don't need to explain. I understand. I think we need some time apart. You know, see what else is out there.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I was going to suggest the same thing. Yeah.
Suggest the same thing.
Break up with him before he breaks up with you.
She offered to pay for the check?
Yeah, why?
Damn, that girl's good, dog. What woman really wants to come up out of her pocket and pay for the meal?
Oh, no.
None.
Zero.
This is a demonstration of her independence to you. You can't do nothing for her. You can't even buy her damn dinner.
Now we know his crime. You gotta determine if you want your man back. To hell with him. Keep on stepping. But if you want him back, punish him. No matter how small it is, you got to punish him.
Oh, jeez. Not exactly sure that's what I'd sign up for.
Day 2 and 3 for you are a breeze. For him is hell.
Hey, Shanté, what's up, baby? This is Keith. I called you yesterday. You didn't return my call.
In love and war, maintain military silence.
No, I can't call. I'm not gonna call. I'm desperate.
Who's had those conversations before?
There you go. Work it off.
Just punch through your emotions.
Oh, hey. Christ, you, man.
Oh, Keith, come on, man. You're not even ready. You're not still thinking about Shanté, are you?
Come on, man. Nah, man, what? Tell the players I'm sorry, man. I couldn't make out. See them next time.
About to be Tiger Woods on their ass.
His ego won't let him go too far. You break him. You need a PR agent and a flunky. Hey, Trent. It's so good to see you. Your PR agent should be watching you. He must be a friend of your man's by hugging him just a little too tight.
Damn, girl. It's good to see you, baby. I can't wait to I sure will.
All right, my brother. Okay.
That's on, baby.
What's on, baby?
You ain't gonna believe what we saw at church today.
What?
Trent and Shanté was all hugged up at church. I know what I saw, all right? They was basically grinding up in the church.
It's a Christian hug, man. You know, because sometimes she just be feeling the spirit.
That's when girls give you that little hug, the little pitter-patter hug with their asses stuck out.
The pitter-patter.
Whenever you're gossiped about, there's always some backlash and slander involved. It's well worth it.
Shanté, if you didn't pick up.
Shanté, I've called you about 8 times already. I don't know where you are, but hey.
Yeah, Shanté, what's up? It's me again. It's 6 o'clock.
Oh, man.
All right, Shanté, this is the last time I'm calling your ass, all right? Peace. Okay, I decided to call you back. All right. Bye.
It's called tough love. As you can see, the buying power in the African-American community is up 12% in grocery products. I think we can improve if we limit our direct marketing.
It's in RoboCop.
He's always a co-star in so many movies.
So same marketing, but we're redirecting our energies.
Exactly, Bill.
That's very good, Shanté.
Thank you.
Well done.
Now, notice anything different? Moi. I'm 28 years old, a sister, and still made partner. Keith should be calling any second now.
Keith is online too.
Good. Tell him I'm busy.
Been waiting for his call.
I know. Tell him I'm busy.
He's gonna lick his stitches.
I'm a stinker in her.
Yeah, she's still busy.
I know you can see me because I can see you, Keith. Oh, don't come on, man. Don't give me that look. Look into the light.
I must admit I feel sorry for Keith. I hate to see people suffer. No pain, no gain.
What the hell is wrong with you, man? Hell, look at you, man. Don't even look like you washed your ass. You ain't sick, man.
No, man. I mean, I'm sick, bro. I mean, I'm telling you, bro. I feel woozy.
Woozy? Oh, no, dog. You whip. She got you laid out here like a $2 crack.
Wait, not a hit.
You gonna call your mom. They gonna take your playing card for this. I'm gonna see to it.
You have 11 messages.
That's what I'm talking about. But be careful, because he might pull a fast one on you and just come over. And then you're in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Keith.
Things must have worked out.
Ooh. Did you do what I said?
Relax, have a seat, let me break it. I did exactly what you said. That's what you told me to do.
Damn, all right.
So she invited me in. I came on in there, man.
Uh-oh.
Started dimming the lights all over the place.
Wore my leather pants.
Looking all luscious and lickety. Gave her that
That Denzel eye thing. Oh!
So did you hit? No, did you hit?
Relax, all right?
Just relax, guy.
You're right, man. She too smart for that shit.
I told you, dog, that wasn't gonna work.
But
Make plan
so
A
you
work.
had plan B, huh?
start an argument with her, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It didn't matter what it was about. I drew her into me emotionally. I felt so good, man. I just felt like jogging. I gotta admit, man, you were right about that. You were right.
Of course I'm right. Energy is neither lost nor destroyed.
I remember that.
You transferred your negative energy onto her. I'm proud of you, dog.
See, once you tap into the emotions, whether it's happy or it's sad, you're halfway there.
Testify.
You know what I'm saying?
Please cut that damn music. Day 5 is a bad day.
A self-care day.
Day 6 is a bad day, but not as bad as 5. You gotta turn the tables back on him. You better believe he's having a good time, not thinking about you. Tyrone. Go,
God, man, I feel like my old self again, man.
You didn't know Thick man can move like this. Look, watch this.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey, what's going on down here? What you doing?
Not events like this. It's always nice to have your lawyer.
Oh.
Yo, Tony, can I see you over here for a minute, please?
In a minute, baby.
Tony, yeah.
She is fine.
Yeah, I know.
Look at it. What more do you want, man? If you want to completely get over Shanté, you're going to have to start dating other people. And why not start with that?
You know, Shanté,
Oh my God.
I'm glad you finally decided to call.
Oh my God, they're at a restaurant.
You'll find yourself on a date and start to think. It's all part of the 10-day process.
I began to think
You was trying to avoid.
but now I know you can't do without Big Papa Ray Ray. Yo, Pooh Bear.
Boy, the sound effects.
You know, I finished my 10-day program, right?
Oh.
So happy for you.
He finally
That
proposed.
fixes things, right?
Yo, that always makes it better.
So on day 7, there are a few things you must do. Pay a visit to Victoria's Secret. 2, get your nails and hair done. Take a long, hot bubble bath. Take an unannounced trip over to your man's
Oh no.
Oh, is it gonna blow up in her face?
Oh, she's bringing back the box of stuff. The old stuff drop-off move.
Make up some excuse to bait him.
Okay, he is by himself.
Oh yeah, I thought the
The old I have some of your stuff move.
I just wanted to bring by the rest of your stuff. Wanted to drop it off. I'm sorry it's so late. I just needed some closure.
Yeah.
Closure.
You want to come in for a second so we can talk?
I'm gonna go.
Shanté, just for a second, all right? Just, please.
Allow him to caress your soft body and kiss you. Then you make up an excuse and leave.
No.
hell no.
I'm not ready for this.
Come on,
all
just,
right?
come on. Shanté.
And that's day 7.
Never let a woman come over your house unannounced, dog. It's about power.
Power's about power.
And you done set us back. She done
You
flipped the
set us
script on
back.
you.
Set us back. You set us back.
No, dog. You can't call her. She beginning to piss me off.
Piss you off. It's not about a mental game between you and her. It's about my relationship, my life.
Stop thinking about your damn self. You doing this for all men across the country. Bruh, if you fail now, we gonna be the ones changing the diapers. We gonna be the ones washing the dishes. They gonna be sitting on our couch watching football. That's what's gonna happen. Woo!
You're making it sound like women are like the CIA or something. You know, that's funny, though. It's funny.
CIA ain't got shit on a woman with a plan.
Facts.
Was actually on day 7. I went over to his house, left him in the bed with a hard on.
I don't know if I could have did that. See, I love far too much.
Go to waste.
As many times as your man can get it up, it's your job to get it back down. So can I keep it real? When your man has been bad and he's on punishment, you give him 2 options.
Blue balls or choke that chicken baby.
Say it, girl. Showing up to his house unannounced is a risk.
You want me to handle it? Handle it, please.
Okay, come on, Shanté Jr.
Must know your man's cycle. See, all men have a sex cycle. Hormones are high, and he's gonna want to get busy. But you gotta get him the day before he thinks about hooking up with another girl. If he's a good man, he'll wait about a week before he hooks up with somebody else. Right?
You know what, you guys, my car is here. I gotta run a few errands before I get back to work. On day 8, go to the store and stock up on groceries. Because once you make up with your man, you may be inside for a few days.
Oh, boy.
Listen up, everyone. New development. Our competitor, Payne Douglas, is launching a new series of promotional events for their clients. This weekend, they're having a promotional pool party for Miller Genuine Draft.
Connie invited you as her escort to the party, right?
Right. That's your competitor because remember the Coca-Cola.
This will be your chance to emerge.
Nah, you know, I don't like playing games, man.
Has she even thought about you enough to say, just call in to see if you're alive? You think she's moping around her office after she walked out on you days ago?
Hell no.
Then what the hell you waiting for?
I don't know.
You got other options. Show her who's the man in this relationship. Show her who's wearing the big draw.
The big drawers.
You know, I've been pining over this girl for way too long. I need to break out with some of my old Mac moves.
Don't hit him.
It's time for me to show her who's wearing the big draw.
Oh, suck it now. Come.
Everybody had a friend like Anthony Anderson.
Oh, my God.
Genuine draft extravaganza.
Makes sense because during that watching the sports, a couple of them had Coke and the one guy had a genuine draft in his hand. So that's just funny that this putting both of them over in this movie. I don't expect a launch party for Miller Genuine Draft though being like this. I'm sorry.
Look at the MGD.
I expect it being like
It feels more like a high life party.
the champagne of beers.
Yeah.
Please be on your best behavior. My boss is here. I didn't mean it like that, Deidre. I'm
course
just saying
your
for me,
boss.
this is work.
I don't know. They've been setting it up the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say this extravaganza thing is quite a success. Spalding, how are you?
Here we go.
Oh, Parker, nice seeing you.
Oh, look at look at all sly. His look. Oh, Morris, you're a legend.
He didn't just walk in here with Connie Spalding and act like he doesn't know me.
She's such a lovely girl. You know, she reminds me a lot of you.
Oh.
She does. Bill, could you excuse me for a second?
Thank you.
And here we go.
Oh, boy.
So, can't speak.
Oh, here's Hannah, Shanté.
Keith, what are you doing here with Connie?
Oh, well, you know what? I hadn't heard from you in a while. So I decided to take matters into my own hands. I didn't know that you were going to be here. I'm tired of your bullshit, all right? I'm a good man and I know it, so.
Oh, there you go, Morris.
Hun, let's dance.
Hun?
Oh, it's the drink.
Oh,
That is the move.
Han. Oh, boy.
Can I speak to you for a second? Sure. Thanks. What are you doing? What do you mean? You know he's my man. Oh.
Well, if he's your man, he's certainly not acting like it.
Oh, perhaps he would be if he didn't have a little hooch like you running behind him.
Oh.
Keith, Keith is here with me because he wants to be here with me. I didn't force him. I'm not twisting his arm.
No, this trick ass did not just go there. She's right. When your man is messing up, never deal with a woman. But you know what?
Oh, no.
I don't like this bitch.
Oh! Oh!
That's what I'm talking about. Look at that.
That's terrible advice. That's
not how you
assault.
handle it. This is how you really handle it.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Keith is here with me because he wants to be here with me. I didn't force
I was going to say, this really went off the rails.
Don't take your frustrations out on me if you can't control your man.
Oh, shit.
It's mystical in the background.
You keep him occupied till I get back.
These are little girls. My man Tony. Which one you want, dog?
Oh my God!
I don't think business parties happen like this anymore.
Spotlight's on you, dog. Was she looking at me? Mm-hmm. Check it out. Mm-hmm. Breaking it down. Breaking it down.
Why you gonna let him do that to
You want me to handle this for you?
I would just break down and cry.
See why you don't tell your girlfriends when you have a problem? All they'll do is heighten the situation by panicking. And next thing you know, you'll be panicking too.
I will pull Jack moves on the coat.
Excuse me, ladies. I'll be right back. Intensify your game by finding a man, and not just any old kind of man. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Oh, shit's her own.
She just has that sitting in the back of her car, huh?
You need some help?
Not cute enough.
Everything all right?
That's our man. I've seen him have gotten a flat tire somehow. After you've recruited your man, get him a drink.
Don't worry about that, dog. Just do your thing, all right?
Looks like Christian Bale in American Psycho.
Bro's mullet.
Would you like to dance?
I love to.
All right, please. Take off, man.
Take off.
An executive, she saw it. Yeah, get out of here.
Don't worry about him. He's like a child. It's just to get your attention. Doesn't matter what he's doing. Just be real attentive. Laugh at all of his jokes. Act like you are having a ball.
And then I said to him, like, who do you think I am? Jim Carrey?
Do you like Huey Lewis in the news?
You know, it's really hip to be square.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, it's going to get real.
Oh, you in trouble, dog.
Why you say that?
She's sitting there talking to this cat for all this time, man. That's personal.
Raise the stakes by going to a quiet corner. Would you like to go inside? It's getting a little noisy out here.
Sure.
She went in the house.
She went in the house?
With old boy.
Shanté, can I talk to you for a minute, please?
Would you excuse me, Calvin?
Sure.
Calvin.
So, what's up with you talking to him all day, huh? Trying to make me jealous, huh?
I am not trying to make you jealous, Keith.
You play more games than the whole damn NBA.
Ooh, it's time for the coup de grace. That's the French term for f him up. I gotta go.
Oh, no. Hold up, man.
Oh.
What the hell is this for?
No reason. I'm just carrying it just in case, all right?
Just in case what?
I know she's gonna sleep with him.
Look, man, you're overreacting, all right? Everybody has condoms nowadays. Did she sleep with you on the first date?
Yes.
Oh.
You know what? We need to talk.
Excuse me, Calvin. I'm leaving.
Shanté,
Keith, I want to go.
and if you walk out that door with him, I'm going home with Connie tonight.
Go right ahead. Do what you gotta do. He actually might go ahead and sleep with Connie. But my guess is he won't. He'll be at your house tonight, waiting for you. Thanks for following me home. That was really sweet.
No problem.
Sure you wanting him follow you home?
Yeah. He's got a chainsaw in the trunk.
What's with that? What's with that poncho?
What's all this
We didn't
plastic?
get the business card handle.
Yeah.
Prepare for a night of heat.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I mean, we've been waiting for the other shoe to drop like the whole movie.
Keith!
What good is a kiss
I'm betting it's Calvin.
Hello, this Miller residence? Food delivery.
No, next door.
Oh, next door.
Right
oh,
next door.
Next door. Okay.
Shit didn't work, right?
It's not meant to be.
But I guess I didn't consider that when it comes to love, there are no rules.
Hook me up an apple martini. I was just over there putting the moves on this fine-ass man. He did not even bite. And that shit just does not happen to me, okay? He just kept going on and on about some bullshit of his ex-girlfriend. She was so perfect.
Excuse me. Can I ask you some questions?
Gotta see if you'll say yes.
If I'm right about you, all the answers to my questions will be yes. Do you like basketball?
Yes.
Do you find me attractive? Do you think I find you attractive?
Oh, no, that's a yes.
I mean,
Can I just ask you one more question? Do you think a woman who thought she could control her man with rules could ever get him to come back?
No. Unless
Oh.
he really loves you.
there's the big finish. It's pretty aggressive there.
Oh, man.
I mean, come on, they love each other. Come on.
Yes.
Wow.
The end.
Shanté, Shanté, go, get it.
Did she sleep with you on the first night?
Yes.
That was different, dog. You got big dick.
Oh, the outtakes.
That'd be like the best. That'd be like the best day of filming. Yeah, we're gonna have you lay in this nice warm bath and have a nice glass of champagne.
All right.
Oh man.
Oh, I love the take on this movie of, look, Anthony Anderson to me was just the MVP in this. Guy just crushed it. And I got to know how many of you out there, because I know I have, how many of you out there have had friends like Anthony Anderson trying to like be the coach, be the guy to tell you what you got to do. I would love to hear stories, if any of you had them, about, you know, you were in a relationship and you had a friend trying to help you, telling you what to do, because, oh man, did he deliver in this movie. Just absolutely crushed it. Anthony, oh, big shout out to you. You owned it. And, so now getting back to the movie, look, this was a lot of fun. I didn't expect a fourth wall break right away. I didn't really know what we were getting into, again, because, you know, this is from 2001. So if there was any kind of, you know, obviously trailers or marketing or anything like that, I mean, we're talking 23 years ago. I'm certainly not going to remember it. So it's kind of fun to get in and not know what you're getting into. And the fourth wall break is always can be a lot of fun. So this was really cool. I was waiting to see when Shanté was going to have everything kind of flip around on her a little bit, and it didn't happen as soon as I thought. I thought they were going to go back and forth a little bit more, but you know, in the end, I really liked the scene at the club where Morris Chestnut's like, you know what, I'm tired of this bullshit and I'm tired of your games, which was really interesting because of how much Shanté put into all the games and the days, and it works like this, and you do that, and you follow this rule and that rule. And for the most part, you know, she was pretty much getting everything to work until Keith kind of realized what was going on a little bit, or, you know, just got tired of it. And he was with Conny, right? That's who he brought to the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, look, I mean,
Gabrielle.
If Gabrielle Union can't get you out of a bad move, you better check your pulse, I guess. But no, so this was a lot of fun. I liked the unique comedic twist on it. Of course, all of our actors had such great chemistry together, and it just worked out. And I think there was a number of movies kind of in these early 2000s that kind of had like the relationship advice style movies, and this one was a lot of fun as well. There's been a handful of them done. I like the way this played out. If you're under, I would say 40, look, I'm sorry you missed business launch parties of what they used to be like, because it's not like that anymore. Sorry you missed the good times. That's how things used to roll a little bit, but it was fun to be able to watch a movie from 2001, just see how different things were. I'm convinced that in TVs and movies in the late 90s and early 2000s, anybody who had a job, you didn't actually have to work at your job. You just kind of showed up and you were there.
Oh, yeah.
Because like the first half of the movie, I'm like, are Keith and Shanté, do they even work at their job? It seems to me they just hang out with their friends all day and go to lunch.
Well, it looked like Keith was at least in charge of a meeting at the beginning and was like getting everyone out after it. But other than that, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we saw Shanté have the couple of meetings with our villain from RoboCop, the second in command to Clarence. Fun seeing him in a little bit different role. But this one was just a lot of fun. And I liked that it was, about an hour and a half long or so, because that kind of makes this one of those movies you can just kind of pop in or bring up on Netflix or whatever. Just have a good laugh, kind of a good nostalgic laugh. I think for an hour and a half, and you got some great actors, provided a ton of great laughs, and in the end, I think it shows that look if you're in a relationship with somebody, playing games probably isn't the best thing to do. That's just gonna hurt somebody, and you don't want to have to trick somebody or control them or use kind of underhanded techniques to get what you want out of them. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't think that's the healthiest thing for a relationship. And I think they realized that at the end, so we got to go through all the laughs of your buddy's giving you advice, girlfriend's giving you advice, and then in the end it just kind of showed look, just kind of be yourself a little bit. Peel all that nonsense away, and do you like the person? Yes or no is kind of what it comes down to. So this one was a lot of fun, a good nostalgic trip.
Well, I liked how it was Shanté, basically she had the rules for herself and applied it with her friends. Whereas with Keith and Tony, it was they had to do a team effort, and it was basically for all men involved. And real quick, it's fun to see that 2 years after they're in high school, David Krumholtz was a receptionist at a nice office building, and Gabrielle Union became this leading exec as well. So I thought that was pretty cool, because they were in 10 Things in '99, high school movie, and right here, very adult movie just 2 years later. So that just shows to how well we used actors and actresses during that time frame, where that they could play so many different roles. But this movie was so much fun. I thoroughly enjoyed how they had the fourth wall breaking with Shanté the whole time, because I thought it was a great introspective to show how she was feeling and what to do, and they broke it down by days. Granted, when she had all those multiple dates, that was pretty quick. That she had 4 or 5 dates all in one day, so that was pretty impressive. But it was kind of funny how she didn't want to involve any of her girlfriends, because she's it only makes you lose your emotions. You gotta, and then she's you gotta play it cool. You can't let them know everything. Versus Keith and Tony just going back and forth with spitballing ideas of what they got to do to work together, and then showing that men are just as gossipy as women, which is true. You probably know a couple of your male friends that have done that.
That golf course scene was
that was classic on the golf course, and that actor that played that scene, I don't see him on here real quick, but let me know who that was, because was he a stand-up comedian or something at that time? Because he did he did a great job with that, and it seemed like it was a stand-up bit. So that's why it made me think that maybe that was a hot comedian at the time, and why I haven't seen any more of him lately, because he was freaking hilarious, especially his buddy just going, nope. Nope.
That was his only lines.
That was his only lines, was him playing around with him in church and then go, nope, nope, on the golf course. So once again, though, this movie was so funny. It was a great look into how you can view relationships if you want to do it by rules. That's why at the end it was great when she said the line, sometimes in love, there are no rules, because there aren't. If it's true love, there are no rules. That's why even at the end he goes, unless... he truly loves you, then he's willing to do whatever he can for the woman. But yeah, really love the movie. Couldn't recommend it enough.
I wanted to give a quick shout out to Mark Brown, Chris Spencer, Pierre Burgess, Mark Christopher Lawrence. They were credited as Line Man 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, hey, sorry guys. That's
no, I'm
sometimes
going
how
to the
it
gym.
goes.
I got to get in shape for you.
That was great.
So
this one hit a little too close to home for Oak or what?
So Uncle Oak has been in some on-again, off-again relationships.
Did you look at the wall and break the fourth wall? So Oak has found himself in a conundrum.
Wow.
Rule number one.
Yeah. There's not a lot that happened in this film that I don't feel like I've been through at some point or another. The rules, at least for the time frame, are very, very, very spot on. Now, it's been a very extended period of time for me since I've been in an on and again, off again relationship. From about 98 to 2002 was a very on again, off again relationship. And then from about 03 to 08 was another very, very on again, off again relationship. So a lot of this stuff was very relatable. A lot of these rules and things like this are also, for better or worse, otherwise, good ideas, bad ideas. Everybody out there knows that they're there. Now, the one thing that I kept going back to watching this is how much different this is now, being that we have social media.
Yeah, the internet.
And texting. So those two things, social media and texting, because the whole do I call, now you can replace with do I text? How long should I make the text? Do I add, look, if you add emojis or not at the end, obviously we know that can have a lot of meaning. Should we FaceTime? Should we call? You know, if you have a relationship where it's mostly texting, a phone call can be a different thing. So very, very relatable, this particular film for me. And so many of the rules, you know what, I should have wrote down all the rules. The ones about don't talk to your friends, that one's so funny because it's like, it's nice to have people to talk to when you're going through some rough stuff. But the problem, and anybody who's been in an on again, off again relationship or been through stuff like this knows, you tell a couple friends, mostly your friends are going to have your side, right? And then they start having their own feelings about your significant other. And then if you get back together, the awkwardness, right?
You said.
Like, you know, your three friends, he's a dog, or he's this, or he's that. Or if you're the guys, she's crazy, you don't want her, don't get back with her. And then you got to hey, we got back together, you know, okay, everybody be nice now. So a lot of very, very relatable stuff. And you know, and of course I bring up now with text messaging and social media, imagine did you see he liked her picture? Yeah. Somebody started following. Yeah. And then of course the other very difficult thing now with social media is you know, if you don't get blocked, do you check and see if they're out? You know, there's a picture of a group of friends. She's just out with her girlfriends. Well, who's the dude in the background? Or why is the guy friend that's harmless? Why is he in the picture? I mean, look, again, social media and the fact that everybody has phones on them all the time makes it a very different dynamic now. But then the other interesting thing about this is I wonder if you go back 20 years with a story like this, where before answering machines and when you could only reach somebody at home, and you
one call,
and you didn't even know if they called. I mean, before answering machines and call, and look, we're not going back that far. I think we didn't. My first friend that had caller ID, I think, was in 94, 95, right around there.
Yeah, I would say mid 80s. I mean, not everybody had answering machines.
No, I mean, so you go back to the mid 80s. Nobody had caller ID. If you missed a call, you didn't even know if you missed a call. You could have come home and missed 30 calls. You would have no idea unless they were on an answer machine. And if it didn't answer machine, you had no idea. So imagine that, wondering did he call? Well, if you weren't sitting by the phone, you wouldn't even know if he called. So the thing is that I think is interesting about this story in particular also is that I think it's probably happened as long as there's been relationships between men and women, and it'll probably extend out. This movie does not date itself even in the least bit when it comes to relationship dynamics. It might be the like, oh, should I text or should I call or something like that. But as far as the relationship dynamics, look, guys are going to be guys. Women are going to be women. We're going to get good and terrible advice from our guy friends. You know, the interesting thing with my group of guy friends, and you guys, I'm sure everybody out there, women and men, can relate to this in some aspect. I think I'm good at giving advice to my guy friends. And I think my guy friends have given me really good advice, but we never ever take our own good advice, right? Like we're all like, look, a couple of my best friends have also been in some on again, off again relationships. What should we do? And you give great advice, but then when it's your turn to like make your own decisions on your own relationships, it's like, well, you don't really follow your own.
Yeah. Well, because I think you overthink it.
Yeah,
you're gonna overthink your own advice, even though if you tell someone and it works, you have that.
Well, and the thing too is, back in even 2001 when this came out, in the 80s and the 90s, and I'm going to speak from a guy's perspective. All we had was what our friends would give us for advice and what movies were. And you were like, oh man, well, how come that girl didn't go out with me? Did I do something wrong? What could I have done different? And now, for better or for worse, you have the internet.
They have the internet.
And the internet has, given so many people, and whether you can look at it of things like, relationship advice, marriage counselor coaches, dating coaches, whatever it might be, that's all out there and available. And it's like, it just gives you this new information that you never would have had before, and you never would have figured it out.
Yeah, it's drastically different. I mean, now you could Google or use AI, Chat GPT. This is the situation. Write me a text. What should I say? And at least help you out. So that's a really good point. Is that you either had, and look, a lot of times it was awkward. For me, I'm very, very close with my brothers, very close with both my brothers, but never in a relationship standpoint, So it's like, who do you go to?
Yeah, who do you get advice from? Like, you might not even know, hey, you're wearing clothes that don't work, or you got a weird haircut or something, and you would never know if not for the internet to go on and be like, okay, what's fashionable, what's good advice on a first date, whatever.
Yeah.
Now all that stuff is out there.
So that's my talk on how relatable the film is. So it's incredibly relatable, and again, I think they did a phenomenal job with that. I think the on-screen chemistry was great. Look, Morris, is there anything that Morris Chestnut is in where he's like a lighthearted guy that you don't just love? He's so easy to like.
We got to find a movie where he's the villain.
He's been in
just see if it works.
Yeah, he's been in so many things that we love. As Answer had brought up when we started, everybody for a long stretch of time had a major crush on Vivica A. Fox and Gabrielle Union. So that was fun to see them on film and the on-screen chemistry. And it was the thing that I really loved is the breaking of the fourth wall. And the thing is I'm trying to think of how this film would have worked without the breaking of the fourth wall. You could have had the girls like talking to each other, like, hey, you got to do this and this and this. But the fact that they went that route, I thought was really clever. And so I love this film. It was a lot of fun, a great comedy. And look, I'm just going to bring it up because we bring it up when we do reviews, and we go through. The critics didn't seem to love this, a low score on Rotten Tomatoes. And the only thing that I can attribute that to is people who haven't been in these particular situations might think like this is it's way like over like cliched or over whatever, because look, I have friends too that look, they married their high school sweetheart, they didn't have these issues, or friends that got married when they were 22 years old and have been together, or friends who just have very, very traditional relationships. And look, if you haven't been in these on again, off again relationships and you haven't experienced this, or you don't have friends that have, then maybe a lot of these things might seem like super campy. And I could see somebody watching this film and be like, that doesn't happen. These rules don't play. Like, nobody would do that. And I'm just like, well, yeah.
Well, and again,
because the audiences polled on CinemaScore gave it an A-. So I think audiences related to it a lot more than
that's the thing is, I think a lot of the people who the people who would watch it, or the people who went and saw it in theaters, and the people who two can play at that game, you kind of get, an idea. That makes me think that, maybe the audience who chose to go watch it would give it a high score, but 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. And of course, we sometimes
maybe they didn't buy enough good scores on Rotten Tomatoes to get it high enough.
Quinn doesn't like Rotten
They
Tomatoes.
didn't like Miller Genuine Draft.
Yeah. But in any regard, I had a ton of fun with this film. Very relatable for me. A great story. Love that they broke the fourth wall. Of course, all the actors and actresses nailed it. A fun soundtrack. That's like my only dig is I think, some of the films that we've watched in these genres and stuff have done a little bit better with the older soundtracks. Pretty low budget, though, $13 million even for 2001. That was pretty low. So maybe they want to bust out all the bigger songs. But this was a ton of fun for me.
Yep, absolutely. I'll go first here with my score. And again, comparing it to other movies of that time period. Again, this is 2001. I think a lot of that does need to be considered. I would have liked a little bit more out of the soundtrack, like you were saying, Oak, but a lot of our favorites were back. And Anthony Anderson,
I think this was like his coming out party.
Yeah, because
really.
he threw this movie on his back and he carried this thing. Obviously no disrespect to Vivica or Morris, but look, Anthony in he was yelling a lot in every scene he was in. My guy was doing a lot of yelling, but look, everybody came together for this one. Made a lot of fun. So for me, it's a 3.9 out of 5 answers. Look, just a nice 90-ish minute movie. Pop in, get some laughs, and again, a ton of nostalgia, and it just shows where all of us had to get our dating and relationship information from before things were really big on the internet. And I think all of us were so clueless back in the day, just walking around bouncing into walls left and right, not knowing what was going on because we were all so dumb. We didn't know. And at least now there's information out there for people to kind of help them out.
For me, I enjoyed it so much. It was a lot of fun seeing a lot of these actors probably in early roles, before they really started to break into, the stratosphere of being notable. So 4.4 out of me. Absolutely loved it. Was laughing the whole time. Thought it was really relatable. Enjoyed myself a lot.
I was writing down my score and it started with a 4, and then I thought to myself, I don't know that we've watched a film on this channel that has been relatable for me in a fun, nostalgic manner in this regard. Of course, we've shared some emotional stuff, relatable from, different family experiences and different life experiences, but this one, difficult points in my life, but now looking back, we can kind of laugh on it. So a great film, a lot I loved about it, but I changed my score just because of the relatability factor. These relationship scenes might be the most spot on for pre-2010 Oak. So you know what? We're going to go with the 5.
A personal 5.
Personal 5. Look, if I have to break down the film, and it would start with a 4 and be somewhere in the mid-4s, but a lot of real relatable stuff. Those are stories for another time that, maybe when we get on a live or something, we could have some young gentlemen come in and ask for old school Oak advice. I promise it's not going to be the best advice, but...
and you're probably wondering, about Diamond Dave. He has seen it multiple times. And he loves it. So there you go. It's a 4 from Diamond Dave as well. This was an amazing movie. We cannot wait for more fun movies to watch from the early 2000s because it's fun for nostalgia. They've got a great appeal. So for Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn, you saw for a little bit Diamond Dave Damone. I'm, of course, the answer. Good night, pals.